What's going on, y'all? Happy Taco Tuesday. Josh here, 904PokeJax, wishing y'all nothing but the best. Today, I just want to provide a little bit of a distribution update. Nothing crazy to really talk about. More or less, it's a Pokemon allocations. I will be receiving my Wave 2 next week of Pitch Black. I postponed it. It was supposed to come this week, but it just made more sense to come next week. The reason being is next week I get the Mega Force 10s and the Ascended Heroes 10s that are coming in. So I'll get that whole slew of allocations all at once, and it'll be all posted up on the website, one per customer. I will no longer be doing an SRP lottery. It's just been a hassle. The last one was just a real pain in the butt. I'm not going to hunt people down. So, everything will just be listed on the website. There will be a slight price increase because handling prices have increased from distribution. I don't expect too much of a big price jump. It's not going to be anything crazy, just enough to cover what has been added with distribution with handling fees. So, and another thing I keep in consideration is also I have to pay processing fees through Wix. So just a small increase, nothing crazy, nothing to be, oh my God, and about. Like I said, I do know my allocations for 30th anniversary. I'm not going to disclose those because it's really too early to tell if anything's going to change. But that's really kind of the next big item coming up for Pokemon release. For Bushy Road, I've been put a bunch of pre-orders in for the Nikki Girls 2. I've put in pre-orders for the other white set, Godzilla -1, Power World set 2. So anything Bushy Road, I have put pre-orders in, and a lot of that, is to build spin allocations. Those products can sell well, can't, it depends. It's hit or miss. I know Power World will. The other ones is, it's always hard to tell. It's a hit or miss with those. Additionally, I did put pre-orders in for the next Cookie Run set 6, Festival Arena, I think that's what it's called. I do have pre-orders up for that through distribution as well. Anything other than that, really not a whole lot going on. I've been selling a lot of stuff on eBay lately. A lot of these models, I have them listed on the website. $19.99 free shipping, the same price I have them on eBay. I prefer them to be bought from my site, not eBay, because I lose a lot of money. But just trying to keep cash flow in. I still have Chinese booster boxes left. I can reach them. Still got a couple of these left. I'm going to be ordering some more. Got to be restocked. But I'm just trying to keep the store stocked. That's the big thing. It's just really hard, especially with Chinese and Japanese, just the prices and making things make sense. That's always the difficult part of running the business is, selling things, but making sure it's still at a fair price, but still making it where you're making a margin. Even if it's a little margin, I hate taking L's, but, sometimes it's necessary in this type of business, especially when it comes with things from distribution that don't typically sell so well. I typically put them on eBay. I lose a couple of dollars. It is what it is. But, it helps kind of recuperate some of the money I spent, and it allows me to spend more money on things from distribution. Other than that, not a whole lot. This is actually going to be a really short video. I'm pretty tired. I don't know why. It's just been a weird week. It's been a weird week starting off. Monday I didn't make a video. Today I'm making this a very, very short video just to kind of say, hey, this is what's going on. This is what I'm getting for allocations. I'm not going into the market too much. I know yesterday they also had the drop on Pokemon Center. They had the Destined Rivals restock or reprint of the ETBs. Yeah, I also had Prismatic ETBs, Pokemon Center. I think Brilliant Stars was the other one. And yeah, also the non-enhanced or the enhanced booster boxes. So it was a big drop yesterday on Pokemon Center. If you got lucky, awesome. I did not. I didn't even try. I was at work. Got to do the work thing, and where I work at, reception is not the greatest, so I don't even bother. It's like I said, time is money, and that's kind of another reason why I'm shying away from the MSRP run or lottery. It was a lot of time invested in it. Some people liked it, some people didn't. And then that last run in with Pitch Black, I had some people just didn't respond. I was like, you know what? People want it, they'll buy it. I'll put it on the site. They want it, they'll get it. They don't, it'll just stay there, is what it is. But yeah, relatively short video. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you have some tacos on Taco Tuesday. Until next time, 904 out.